Hi, and welcome to Lenovo Thin Client training. In today's session, we'll be doing a product overview of the Lenovo VDI desktop solutions, including Thin Client devices. Lenovo has a full range of VDI solutions from end to end, including servers, storage, or Thin Client devices. So what is a Thin Client device? A Thin Client is a system that acts and feels like a regular desktop PC, but in fact relies on a server infrastructure for everyday computing. This requires a virtual infrastructure such as VMware, Citrix, or Microsoft stored within the data center for the Thin Client to connect to. Thin Client devices have a small operating system or firmware and do not have local storage for personal information or for local applications to be installed. This is a very secure solution. First of the Lenovo Thin Client range is the ThinkCentre M32 Thin Client. This is available with the LeTOS Linux-based operating system or Windows Embedded Standard. The M32 is provided with LTM within the cost. LTM is the Lenovo Terminal Management Platform. The M32 has an Intel Celeron 847 processor, is a completely stateless device, supports dual display, and has support for parallel and COM ports. The M32 is an ideal low-cost entry-level Thin Client device and is ideal for customers who are looking to do basic office applications or basic task-based users. The ThinkCentre M53 Thin Client device is also supplied with either the LeTOS Linux-based operating system or Windows Embedded Standard. LTM is provided within the cost of the M53. This has a Bay Trail Celeron J1800 processor, does have an integrated wireless optional card, supports Intel HD graphics and dual display, and is MIL8 spec tested and is based on the very popular tiny format from Lenovo. The M53 is a medium-range low-cost solution, ideal for customers who are looking to provide their desktop with task-based users. It also supports multimedia, is ideal for link and basic multimedia redirection. The M73 Thin Client device again is provided with either LeTOS or Windows Embedded Standard, is fully supported with the LTM management platform, has an Intel Celeron T1820 processor, optional wireless, Intel HD graphics and dual display support. The M73 is again based on the popular Lenovo tiny format, is considered a high-end Thin Client device. This Thin Client device is ideal for power users, multimedia redirection, multimedia offloading, link support, HD video, client-side rendering, and is also MIL8 spec tested. It is a powerful and robust Thin Client device and can support even the most intense of virtual environments. The ThinkPad L440 and L540 is an ideal notebook solution. This is a mobile Thin Client device available with the Windows Embedded Standard 7 operating system and is fully supported under the LTM management platform. It has 2 GB of memory as standard and has an Intel Celeron processor. This is ideal for mobile-based Thin Client users and will support VPN solutions as well. Also included within this range is the Thin Client integration with TIO. This is the tiny-in-one solution. This is a 23-inch modular display, has full support for the tiny range of Thin Client devices as well as desktop PCs. This is ideal for customers who are looking to clear desk space, to have a lower desktop footprint. The Thin Client device can slot into the back of the TIO. It also supports one power supply for both the screen and the Thin Client itself. We also supply the VDI Blaster desktop repurposing software through Lenovo. This is available through the VLH part number. VDI Blaster is a desktop repurposing tool that allows you to run the Thin Client software LeTOS, the Linux-based OS, on your desktop PCs to manage them in the same fashion as your Thin Client devices. This is an ideal seeding tool for customers who are not quite ready to throw away their existing hardware but still want to run a Thin Client environment. The transition between VDI Blaster and a Thin Client is as simple as removing the desktop PC and replacing it with a Thin Client device. This is fully supported under the LTM management platform and is an easy transition for customers. Let's take a look at the Thin Client software. All of the Lenovo Thin Client range is supported under the LTM Lenovo Thin Client Management Solution. This is a web-based application. Administrators can access the console from any terminal that has access to the network through any web browser. Thin Clients can be managed either individually or by groups. This is delivered as a virtual appliance, meaning that this is a very low footprint, it's an easy installation, and is supported on Hyper-V, Zen Server, or ESX solutions. The LTM management server is licensed within the Thin Client product itself. There's no extra cost included and is included for 3 years of free software and support. LeTOS is our Lenovo Terminal Operating System. This is a Linux-based operating system. It's fully certified for VMware, Citrix HDX and Storefront ready, RDP and RDS enabled, and it includes a Firefox HTML5 supported browser. This is a lightweight, locked down operating system, is simple to manage and simple to set up. We also support the Windows Embedded Standard 7 Thin Client operating system. This is a fully customizable OS. It includes an embedded Internet Explorer browser, is fully certified for VMware, Citrix and RDP8, and will allow you to install third-party applications or run software directly from the Thin Client if necessary. Windows Embedded Standard is ideal for application support, for certain peripheral support, for devices that are unable to redirect natively within Linux. The Lenovo Thin Client key advantages include the LTM Central Management Server, which is included within the cost of the Thin Client devices. This means there is no additional cost, and this is included for 3 years software and updates and support as standard for the operating system and the LTM management platform. Lenovo Thin Clients are kept fully up to date with the latest Intel hardware platforms, including proofing your endpoint environment, the latest fully supported Citrix, VMware and Microsoft receivers, includes keyboard power-on features for the tiny format Thin Client devices. This is the M53 and the M73. The tiny format has multiple mounting options in line with any of the tiny PC range. Has global support and logistics support for Lenovo products, including full asset tagging and images services, which are available through Lenovo. This concludes the product overview. Thank you very much.